Wildcats home coming up on Saturday late afternoon against the BYU Cougars. Kickoff at 5 o'clock. It's going to be a great atmosphere for a great football game. And before we get to that, Coach, I want to take you back to the win over Oklahoma State. Excellent performance by your team. I want to go to Oklahoma State's defense. They came out, they said, we're going to stop the run. And your team, as you always talked about, made adjustments and said, okay, you'll stop the run, we're going to throw the ball, and it turned out well. Talk about maybe the managing of the game by your offense.
Well, I thought, Coach Daggy did a great job of just, assessing that and also just everyone being on the same page. And so, Noah and the receivers and the tight ends and just everybody, the running backs made some plays catching the football. And so I think when Noah is distributing the ball to a bunch of people and we're able to spread the field that way, I think we can be a really effective offense.
All right, Noah Fafita is the Big 12 Offensive Player of the Week and well-deserved. Take us through his progression, just his efficiency, maybe something that we don't see in the stats every week.
Well, I think that's one of those deals where, you have a big game like that and everyone's like, oh, where was that? And he's just constantly working to that, right? And in the previous games, we've been able to run the ball with a little more efficiency and a little bit higher level that way. And in this, this last game, we needed him to hit throws and, show his escapability and throw on the run and make plays down the field, in which he did. And so he's a special player. He's absolutely the leader of our football team, and everyone was so happy for him after that game. You should have seen the response, with him, because he led us in singing "Bear Down," and just the team went crazy.
All right, so you got BYU coming to town.
Yes.
They're 5-0 on the season. We know their reputation. You know they're coached very well. I want to take you to the defensive side. Describe BYU's defense and why it's so effective.
So obviously top 10 defense coming in here. They're very physical. They're a team that they know they know their system. They know how to play in it. They have the ability to be simple or multiple in it, and they have been playing at a really high level for a long time. So they've got good players everywhere. Their linebackers are fantastic football players. They're big up front, and they do a really good job in the secondary. So it's a really complete defense. They're sound schematically, and they play really hard. So it's a great challenge for us.
Could we look at this comparison that, Kalani's been there for a while now and kind of established something. Your second year, you've established something now. How important that is, not only for the current Arizona football program, but then the future.
Well, yeah, I think, consistency of leadership is really important. And it's not just important at the head coaching position. It's important in the athletic director role. It's important with your school president. It's important with the offensive, defensive, special teams coordinators and your coaching staff. Because, in terms of football, those people are leading the players that are here. And so over time, the consistency of the messaging, the consistency of how we do things, how we, live Redline, how we, go about our business every day, and our expectations of how we're going to play, that is so important. And that gets reinforced with the same people in the leadership positions pushing everything the right way. And that's something obviously that we are moving towards and what we want to be. And we have a ton of respect for what Coach Sataki and that staff has done at BYU.
All right, fans make the difference. And this is only the second road game for BYU. So how can the Arizona fans make them uncomfortable?
Yes, we need to sell this thing out. And, I think that we haven't done that yet this year. And I think that's one of those deals that, every road game in this conference is an incredible challenge because the fan bases are all so passionate. We know we have great fans at the U of A. We know people love this football program. We know people love this university. And it's Parents Weekend or Family Weekend here. So we need everybody to show up and show out. And we want everybody going crazy, having a great time, and sharing that experience with us in Arizona Stadium.
All right, you can be with us coming up Saturday, Arizona BYU, 5 o'clock at the stadium. See you then.
Bear down.
Family outgrowing your car? Hughes Federal Credit Union can help you get the car you want and the rate you need. Hughes is one of the only financial institutions in the country that doesn't switch loan rates based on a qualified buyer's credit score. That means you get our one rate guarantee regardless of your credit score. We promise. When it's time for your next new or used car, Hughes is here to take you further. Check out our low rates at hughesfcu.org/auto and apply today.